Right, first of all, I think thanks for watching. Lana to question 7. Question 7. So pendulum question 7 for November 2017, paper 2, mathematics. Question 6 and the rest of the questions for this question papers are in the description below of this video. So lana sizophendula only question 7. Nangabu we interested ngalawo amanye ama questions for this question paper uzowathola in the description below. So question 7 basiphe a triangle. Triangle PQR, QR 3 units, PR X units, and then basipha no PQ 2X units. Angle PQR, this angle is given as theta. So this triangle it's just a triangle, right? Will a triangle lena, in order to see pendula any questions, like if one calculate to theta, if you calculate any side in this given triangle, kumele usebenzise sine rule, cosine rule, or the area rule if ufuna area for this triangle, right? But in a triangle like a right angle triangle, that's where we usebenzisa ama trigonometric ratios as well as the area formula. Area is equal to half times base times height. But this triangle is not a right angle triangle, so it means uzosebenzisa abu cosine rule, sine rule, and the area rule, right? 7.1, show that cos theta is equal to this. So in order to pendula le question le basiphe ini or atingiti the trigonometric ratio evelayo la kule expression ubani cos theta. So it means kwamele sebenzise the cosine rule in order to derive this equation or to show that the trigonometric ratio is equal to this expression. So 7.1, we're going to use the cosine rule for this question. So cosine rule uti a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus b minus 2b times c times cos theta. Nanglo cos theta lo, ne? So tina kwamele si plug in the necessary values in the formula le, and then siya simplify like thing simplify our corner, then we make cos theta the subject of the formula, right? This side is always opposite to this angle. In this case, with theta, the angle is opposite to bani x or the side PR, right? And then B no C ilama sides lawa are beside this angle, right? Or lama sides are creator this angle of theta, right? So the opposite side to bani PR, so it's PR squared la, equal to B, it's any of the two sides, ne? So let's take B as PR, so it's PQ, so it's going to be PQ squared plus C, it's the other side P, so RQ minus 2 times B is PQ, and then C is RQ, and then times cos theta. Right, PR is what? X squared equal to, and then PQ is given as 2x. Let's put this inside our brackets. The 2x is umfanga part of our brackets, then plus, and RQ ubani 3, so squared la minus 2 PQ is 2x times RQ is 3 times cos theta. So x squared is equal to, let's simplify my brackets now. So it's going to be 4x squared, 2 squared, it's 4x squared, it's x squared, plus 3 squared is what? It's 9, minus 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is what? Is 12. So it's 12x times cos theta. Therefore, on the right hand side, now like terms, right? So there's nothing you simplify, right? So therefore, the next step is to cos theta, the subject of the formula. So 1 2 lama term ayi-2 lawa singawa-transposer to the left hand side, so soba no x squared minus 4x squared and then minus 9 equal to minus 12x times cos theta. Okay, now on the left hand side, so yabona ukuthi sesiba nama-like terms la, x squared minus 4x squared, so na subtract la so thola minus 3x squared minus 9 equal to minus 12x times cos theta. Then divide both sides ngalo minus 12x. This cancels this, and then lana simplify further. Why this is simplify further? On the numerator la phezulu kune common factor of 3, so cos theta is equal to, remember the aim is to show that cos theta is equal to this. So I'm closer to goal yam. I'm closer to goal yam. This is what I have. Ne? And ngifuna ukuthi loku ufane naloku. So it's obvious ukuthi the minus 3 must be a common factor. Ngoba the x squared lana unjani positive, the 3 na lana unjani positive. So let's take out minus 3 as a common factor yethu. So sala no x squared la ngaphakathi inside the bracket kuyoba plus 3 divided by negative 12x. So this is our answer. Not the final one, but the answer after taking out the common factor yethu, right? So therefore the negative, now you divide the negative, is by a positive. 3 divided by 12, lana no 3 or 1, lana no 3 abayingaki, abay 4. So our final answer is x squared plus 3. There's 1, so 1 times this bracket gives us this, and then the negative and the negative is about positive, is salon of 4x. So question answered. 7.1 has been proved, right? Okay, 7.2 again. 7.2. But if x is 2.4 units, calculate theta. Calculate theta for 3 marks. For 3 marks. Last vele siya substitute nje. Okay. But anyway, ama marks wala mahada now. But 7.2 actually tina spendulu 7.2.1. X is given as 2.4 units. So therefore just to substitute to x la kule expression yakho, then you calculate what? Theta using the arc cos. Right, so it's 2.4 squared plus 3 divided by 4, 2.4, and then cos theta. Right, let's calculate. So answer A2 is 2.4 squared plus 3, 4 times 2.4 is equal to, okay, let me fix this, 1. So now I answer A2 again. It's what? Is equal to 0.9125. So cos theta is equal to this. Second function ga cos will give us the angle of theta. 25. So it's second function cos 0.9125 equal to theta is equal to asumpale in 2 decimal places, shift. Second function is 24.15 degrees. Now answer it. Okay. 7.2.2, calculate the area of PQR. So we need to calculate the area for this triangle. The area is calculated ngalendlela le. 7.2.2 area of triangle PQR. We apply the area rule for this triangle. Ngabe ku right angle triangle besosebenzisa half base height. besisebenzisa this formula, but this is not a right angle triangle, so we apply the area rule, right? Konje formula yakhona ithini? Is it sine, cos? Is it sine or cos? Okay, it's 1/2 times A times B times sine theta equal to, or let me say, yeah, you're right. Anyway, you can so right. Okay, it's half, just like kulo kanje ku cosine rule. Angisho sebenzise this angle, ne? Just because it's angisho kulo cosine rule on the first question, 7.1, we use this angle to calculate the kanje area. Sorry man, calculator or prove this identity or this equation, put it through, ne? We use the cosine rule. And so if we pick this angle, because we so seven salama sides lawa, and then this side will be equal to this side squared. Sorry, this side squared is going to be equal to this one squared, minus 2 times this, and then cos bunny theta. So similar to that concept. So AOA2 ilama side la ngathi it's either of the two sides, either of the two sides between this angle, right? So A substitute it's what? 2x la. So A weight asumthatha as PQ, and then B weight uzoba ubani? RQ ubani? 3. Remember basipu x angisho sizomsubstitute. And then sine, what's the angle? Theta ubani? Start with calculator. It's 24.15. 24.15 degrees. So equal to 2. Masipu x is 2.4. Masipu the x is 2.4 sharp times 3. And then as you punch it in again, so it's 0.5, which is a half, times 2 times 2.4 times 3 times the sine 24.15 degrees. Answer is what? 2.95 square units. This is our final answer. Square units. The area is calculating ngama squares. It's square units. 7.3. Calculate the values of x for which the triangle exists. This is a strange question again. Calculate the values of x for which the triangle exists. I sound right. Alright. The triangle exists. I mean, ngiyayibona naila. Right, naila. Yeah, exists the triangle. But what is calculated the x values for which this triangle exists. Oh, okay. Yabona labo x values ba appear kuphi? Let's go back to 7.1. These are the x values abakhuluma ngawo, ne? These are the x values abakhuluma ngawo. So where let's tell the values, all our x values where this triangle exists. In other words, but calculate the x values where cos theta is true. Bheka. X. This is a triangle. This is a triangle. First of all, let's define some perimeters before spendula the question or before thola labo x. X wethu angaba any number except for 0. If ngifaka 0 it means PQ aga exist. Angisho. if ngifaka 0 la, it means PQ, so PR aga exist la, and then PQ aga exist. So in other words, kwamele calculate x wethu must be greater than 0. Our x must be greater than 0. And cos theta must be greater than 0 as well. Ne? Must be greater than 0 as well. Right? Why? Because I am ukuthola a negative, ngathi a side of a triangle akufuneka ukuthi ibe negative. So uma sibuyela back kule cast rule yethu yaku trigonometry, ulo kanje ubani man cos positive kuphi lana ku fourth quadrant as well as the first quadrant, as well as the first quadrant, right? All are positive, and then lana ku fourth quadrant all amaluganji first quadrant all the trigonometric ratios are positive. Ku fourth quadrant only cos positive, right? But the theta, the angle yethu, it's an acute angle, so it's another dividing parameter. 80 cos wethu must be in the first quadrant ngoba theta kukhonakala ukuthi abe kuphi ku fourth quadrant. Ama angles on the fourth quadrant are greater than 90, are greater than 180, but the theta la is less than what? 90. It's an acute angle, ne? It's an acute angle. So ama parameters wethu esiwadefine, it means ulokanje wethu theta must be between bani 0 degrees, and so it's the first quadrant. Solution yethu lies on the first quadrant. It means theta must be between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. It must be between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So therefore, bheka ke la. So check ke la. Cos theta less than 1, and kumele abe greater than what? 0, not 0 degrees but 0. So cos theta, it's a value, it's a numerical value. So cos theta, according to iloganje ama graphs, cos theta will never be greater than 1. Kumele abe less than 1, right? Uzohlala less than 1 and greater than bani 0. So therefore siyazi ukuthi cos theta is equal to x squared plus 3 over 4x. So it's x squared plus 3 la divided by 4x minus 1 greater than 0 la, right? So therefore this thing says buyisela back kuma lugay in this thing quadratic inequalities. So we solve as amalugama quadratic inequalities this thing. So we take this is about x squared plus 3 divided by 4x minus 1. Cross multiply lapha plus 3 and then minus 4x transpose, it's x squared plus 3 minus 4x less than 0. Then if you rearrange and you on the standard form is about minus 4x plus 3 less than 0. So therefore it's x 3. Or 7 is a quadratic formula to simplify this, it's fine. And then like it's minus, right? My critical values here to bani 1 and 3. Therefore, as you plot on a number line is 1 3 la. Then we test our values wako. Sorry. Test our values wako. I'm looking for a number greater than 4. Ngifuna ukuthi nangisubstitute la izonginika a value enjani, ne? Ngichaza ukuthini ukuthi i-value enjani. What's a value greater than 3? It's 5. So it's 5 squared minus 4 times 5 plus 3 is equal to, uyabona, i-answer iphumayo la. Ngisubstitute on this equation. Answer iphumayo it's an 8, but 8 wakhona unjani? Positive. So it means any value ngizosubstitute ngayo la izongipha a positive value. So lama signs azo alternate la. So nangizosubstitute ngevalue a between 1 no 3 ngithola a negative value. A value that's less than 1 ngithola a positive value la. Right? So it's less than, so it means amaloganje wethu lama values lawa azoba excluded, right? So this is less than, right? Ngifuna la ku number line yami kuno negative khona ikuphi? It's between 1 and 3. So our final answer is 1 less than x less than bani 3. So this is our final answer. X wethu between 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3. So thanks for watching. Amanye ama-video uzowathola in the description below for this question paper. So now kunama questions, if I understand anything, please leave a comment. Ngizobuya kuwe. Peace.